up! Police! Break it up! Police! Break it up! Break it up! You bleeding, bitch!
Remember when all of those lefty talking heads, CNN, political commentators like AOC, and all of these other weirdo degenerate commies saying, oh my, the violence is both sides. The violence is both sides. The violence isn't both sides. Sure, you can point to some random lunatics who do something and they might be Republican affiliated, but there is no grassroots, organic, massive right-wing violence going on right now. We're too busy going to work and paying for everybody on EBT. So that was the big talking point, by the way. Both sides. After they had just murdered Charlie Kirk. And then they celebrated murdering Charlie Kirk. After a failed attempt on killing Donald Trump. After another failed attempt of shooting Donald Trump in his ear. Yeah, both sides. Shut up, you idiots. Well, now you got TPUSA and they're back. And they're in Berkeley, California, deep behind enemy lines. And this is how you're welcomed by the totally not fascists, guys, right? The group of people, the lefty, tolerant, loving, rainbows for Palestinians and Mexicans, not so much Americans. Again, if we're Blix, right? And for transgender Blix in the background. Anything other than white Americans, right?
Go the fuck home!
Nazis go home! Nazis go home! Nazis go home! Nazis go home! Nazis go home!
Fuck you, fascists!
Fuck you, fascists!
Yeah, there's a group of people here acting like fascists. It's not the dude who's selling shirts. No. It might be this, whatever the hell this thing is over here. This chick pretending to be a dude. You got me rooting for lung cancer. Yeah, for the first time ever. Oh, all right, lung cancer. There you go. That's tolerant loving. Then you got a bunch of chicks pretending to be Storm Shadow or something in the background over there. I guess that'd be Snake Eyes. Got my G.I. Joe card just pulled. Whoopses. But a bunch of terrorists. You're a bunch of terrorists. And sure enough, they're going to lovingly... This is the Berkeley hippies, by the way. Berkeley hippies. Look at all of these idiots over here dressed like goofball terrorists. There's a Sunny in Philadelphia meme out there somewhere. This is... Yeah, you're the bad guys, idiots. Right? You're just dumb and stupid. And here they go, and they try to steal his shirts. There you go. Outside of the event. This dude over here with bitch tits.
Point! Enough to say fuck fascism when we don't tell why we mean it!
He runs cover for this guy over here who's smaller than Joe Rogan, which is why he's so upset. I wonder why he walks like he was just riding the horse. Probably lefty shenanigans. There you go.
Okay, this is it.
So now they have destroyed his private property. They're stealing from him. And while that's happening, a guy comes up from behind him and rips off his crucifix and then starts punching him. That sounds like you're the bad guys. You're the terrorist. No. We said he was a Nazi, so it's fine to punch him. Right, Jake Tapper, you stupid moron? So, I don't know. If I were you, I would be prepared. I'd be prepared, especially if I was going into a lefty area. Now, you could be prepared this winter and make sure you got yourself one of these super sweet BAERSkin hoodies, boys. Get them right now, 60% off, but only if you act fast. This thing's like a transformer that you can wear. That's right. Smart people are locking down that winter gear right now because it's hands down the best time for you to prepare for the coming winter. BAERSkin's running a 60% off deal right now, but only if you get that hoodie early, like right now. This hoodie's built like a tank, 340 GSM micro fleece, 10 pockets with a clean, rugged fit that looks awesome. Plus, it zips right into that heavy storm rain jacket to become 100% waterproof when you need it. So when it turns cold, wet, or windy, you're not scrambling at the last minute. You also get free U.S. shipping. That's also fast. And you locked in that winter gear already. win, win, win. So text SALTY to 36912. Lock in that 60% off. Again, that's SALTY to 36912. Check the description box below. It's all spelled out for you down there, plus a link. You'll get a link sent straight to your phone. Check it out now. Check it out later. Check it out, though. And one more thing, when you support BAERSkin, you're also supporting the Fallen Outdoors and the Hope for Warriors Veterans Program. So you're not just buying great gear, you're also backing a great cause. So don't wait till you're freezing to realize your hoodie sucks. Get BAERSkin right now while you can. 60% off. It sells itself, boys. Text SALTY to 36912 and shop smart. Shop BAERSkin smart. So here we have 2 people arrested after a fight breaks out. Yeah, but one is self-defense and one dude's a terrorist thief. A terrorist thief who then attacks the dude. But, of course, it's Berkeley, California, so the guy who... There you go. There you go. This guy who had a mask on. I can see why he had a mask. Face for radio. Robbed him and then assaulted him, but they're both going to get arrested. Only one person's probably going to get charged over here, right? George Soros, District Attorney of Berkeley County. Unclear who started the fight. Well, Frontlines TPUSA, it's a good thing we've got the Skycopter, guys. The Skycopter. Here you have, they go and they cover up the cameras. It's wild how coordinated all of this is from a group of terrorists who are definitely not coordinated, right? Jake Tapper, the lesbian leader, allegedly, of Antifa. So now they're covering up his camera. This guy runs in. The other guy runs in, steals his shirts, and then the other guy comes in and steals his crucifix necklace. All at the same exact time, by the way. All at the same exact time. I don't think these individuals even speak the same language, but they do. The language of violence. And then you get all the fighting that happens down there. And there's a whole bunch. Look at all of these lefty terrorists are attacking that dude while saying, "Take that white boy. Take that white boy. You're bleeding white boy." They're yelling racial epithets at him as they're attacking him. I'm sure the district attorney is going to charge these people with a hate crime, right? This is why I was always against hate crimes, like, because it's not ever going to be enforced, right? It's a hate crime if you burn a rainbow flag, but it's not a hate crime if you're robbing a dude and then assaulting him. A group is assaulting him while shouting out his skin color. That's not a hate crime. Yeah. So get rid of all of them then. There's no such thing as hate crimes. Clearly, at the federal level, we got to throw that out. Yeah, they're celebrating this. Take that white boy. Take that white boy. Yep. You guys are you're gonna run into a white boy who doesn't mind going to prison, and he's going to start shooting you idiots. And then you're going to say that's a hate crime. That's a hate crime. So there you go. The guy was wearing gloves. Look at this. He came with sunglasses, a mask, and gloves. This dude was prepared to do everything legally, Abe. Obviously. Absolutely insane. Yep. So you can smoke in public. If you're a transgender, you can smoke in public. I think that's totally fine. They're enforcing no laws in Berkeley, California, because they got to protect these lefty terrorists over here. That's why they're so brazen back there. These are the world's weakest people, but they're awfully brazen because they got the power of the state. And Berkeley's not going to arrest any of these. I mean, they're terrorists. But the minute you run into the wrong dude and he starts beating the hell out of you idiots, you're all going to wilt. Yeah, really, really quickly. And it's just going to take one dude who's had enough of it and doesn't mind going to prison. And this guy might have been that dude because he starts laying into him. But then, there you go. There's the guy right there. There you go. Hey, you lost your sunglasses, your hat, and your mask, dude. Yeah, that's weird. I'm sure we won't find out more of this individual. So, you leftards out there, we're going to be able to take your actions, show it to more people. And I know that you had a good time and you were celebrating. Oh, look at that. We bloodied a Nazi over here. You didn't do shit. TPUSA's numbers are bigger than ever. This is the event that you try to stop. This is your event where your terrorists are attacking TPUSA individuals outside of the event. You're trying to murder TPUSA people outside of this event, and it's still a packed house. You smelly cocksuckers. Look at that. Look at that. They're on the stairs up there. Yeah. You lose. You lose. You mentally ill Berkeley weirdos who smell like burnt piss. You lose. Your actions are only going to send more people into this direction. Look at that. Look at that. And by the way, look at this. Look at this. Look at the age. I got one old dude. I got one. You know, this guy right here. God bless him. He's probably younger than me. But look at this. This side is all 20-year-olds. They're done with you call me fascist, violent weirdos. Yeah. All done. All done. Your site's full of aging, ugly lesbian chicks. You're in a lot of trouble. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Check out today's sponsor, BAERSkin. Get yourself one of these sweet hoodies and then make way because the soul must flow.